2 large onions chopped. And Dennis said that he wasn't going to show us how to chop an onion again because we showed you at the beginning. So we should know by now, huh? Although I wouldn't attempt to do it myself. Don't try this at home, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, do try this at home.
Now, if we can get our professional stirrer.
Would that be me? Are you referring to me? Uh-huh. All right.
And in there, I'm putting 2 pounds of lean
ground beef, okay. All right, so we want to
Okay, you look a bit tired. Can I help you?
I look a bit tired.
No, well, I mean, you've been mixing so long.
I was going to say, that's a polite way for saying you look awful.
No way. Never do that. Never, ever.
You're just sensing that I'm not very handy in the kitchen, right?
No, you are too handy. I feel intimidated.
Oh, sure you do. I've been doing this almost as long as you have. I guarantee that.
Well, I got news for you. It's not good news.
You're not buying it, are you?
No. I used to cook for Pontius before he was even a pilot. And that's a long time ago.
So now that you've added the ground beef, now you're going to add some seasoning, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Yes, and what
okay.
else?
We've got a 1/4 tablespoon of nutmeg.
What else?
Yes. And butter.
What
2
else?
tablespoons of butter, can of tomato sauce. Now what is this? Bechamel? Bechamel?
Bechamel sauce.
Bechamel sauce.
That is
Where can we find that in the grocery store?
You can't.
You
Yeah, I
can't?
suppose you could. But it's a traditional white sauce, and it's so easy to make. It's 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, and 2 cups of milk.
Okay.
Spoons of flour.
Okay. So this is the bechamel sauce that you're doing. You said 2 tablespoons of butter.
Yes.
And 2 tablespoons of flour.
That's correct.
Is that right? Okay. You're just mixing that together. Okay.
And then the milk, you add your milk.
Is that 2 cups?
2 cups.
2 cups of milk?
2 cups.
Okay. This is smelling very good, by the way. You want that in here?
Yes, please.
All right. Okay.
And I like to add to that a tablespoon of
Parmesan.
Parmesan cheese.
Mm-hmm.
But
Give
I
that a
don't
little bit
want
of
it
flavor.
to cook. I don't want it to boil. So I'm going to wait for that to stop boiling,
Okay.
and then I'm going to add the cheese. I don't
So
like,
once that started boiling, we just turn that heat off, and then Dennis is going to add the Parmesan to it.
That's right.
Okay. And you said a tablespoon Parmesan in that white sauce?
And no, I put about a kitchen spoon,
Okay.
a little bit of white sauce at the bottom.
Okay. Is that just going to coat the pan so that
Yes.
it doesn't stick?
No, just going to coat the pan. It's going to stick any case.
Okay. Do you spray the pan or no?
No. Now you can put your,
Okay. Do you have little tongs for me?
I do,
Okay.
layers next to each other. Although it's not
So you're right. It is turning out almost, you do it almost as if you're doing a lasagna,
exactly.
just in the layers. And this is something new that I bet a lot of you haven't tried. And it looks very good. It smells delicious. All right, how's that looking? Dennis, is that good for the
Beautiful.
first layer there? Okay.
Beautiful.
We'll just add those 3 there right in the middle. Just top that off.
Put a little bit of
All
sauce
right.
on top of them, and then you can put some.
Some more hamburger.
Why do you call it hamburger?
Well, I don't know. That's what
Is that what they call it in
that's
America?
what we Americans do.
Really? So everything is a hamburger.
Well, this looks just like ground hamburger. Hamburger. What do you call it?
Ground beef.
Ground beef. Yeah, I would say hamburger. Hamburger, ground beef, wouldn't you? I would think. And are we baking this, or is this it?
No, we're going to bake this.
Okay.
We're going to put the balance of the sauce over the top.
One last bit.
Can I do that?
Please. Now, it looks like we're baking this in a 350-degree oven for an hour, or until it's golden brown on top. And we will show you the final product at the show's end. And for Thursday evening, again, you have a very unique dish, moussaka or moussaka. Well, here we are at the end of the week. Friday's dish is fried stockeye salmon. Not just any salmon, this is the good stuff, right?
Oh, the best.
Now, what does that mean? No added color?
That's right.
Okay,
And it's not farm raised. This is from the wild.
all right.
So this is wild stock-eyed salmon.
Wild stock-eyed salmon, so healthy for you. And it is going to be served with julienne of carrot greens and squash. Now, what does julienne mean?
Julienne, it's very thin cut, like a matchstick.
Okay, and
And-
Dennis is going to show us how to do that real
And
quick.
for that you use a mandoline. And if you don't have a mandoline, you can just slice it. I'll show you both.
Okay, just slicing very thin is what we're wanting to do here.
So
So you're going to start with the carrots.
carrot, and I'm going to just,
Now this is the squash, and you called it marrow.
marrow.
Marrow. Marrow, marrow, potato, potato. Here we go again, huh?
Tomorrow. Okay.
All right, same thing. Okay. Now I see you're wearing a glove for that.
Yes, this is a glove, because this is so sharp, and it'll leave you scarred for life.
All right.
So you're going to get
Same
the three
thing, just
colours.
a couple slices there, and that's all you need for that, right?
That's it. This is the stock-eyed salmon. Now, I'm going to put on here a bit of lime pepper.
Okay.
Not too much. And one over.
Did you cut those into pieces, one for each member of the family, or is
No,
this,
that-
you're just breaking that up?
This is about 2 portions per person.
Okay.
Because
Each piece, each slice? Okay.
this is the easy part. Is
And how long do you cook those on each side?
not more than a minute and a half.
Okay. So those will cook through pretty quick.
Very quick.
All right.
And
And
with this, we're going to serve rice noodles as well.
And the vegetables.
and the
Almost like a stir fry is what it looks like with the fish over the top.
Yeah. Again, I'm going to use a little bit of butter, not too much, because there might be people that are allergic to butter. Okay.
Allergic to butter. I've never heard that.
Now, no butter.
You're just making that up, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay. To this, I'm going to add from my lock
Luck,
tub,
luck.
which is completely waterproof, by the way.
I don't think I've seen those.
These are fantastic.
That's slick. And you just put those in the dishwasher?
In the
And you
dishwasher,
reuse
in
them.
the deep freeze, in
Wow.
the microwave.
Nice.
You can't put it in the oven though.
Oh, okay. That's good to know because that's probably the first thing I'd do.
I doubt it. Right. That's why they call it lock. It's got
Oh.
4 locks. What I've done then,
What?
I've taken a lime and I've cut the seed.
Yum. Well, that looks good.
And to this butter, I'm going to add a teaspoon and a half of capers.
Papers, okay. But do you want that juice in there? Does it matter? You don't
Yes,
need to
no, I
drain
want
it?
No, I
Okay.
want the juice in.
All right.
Because this, as soon as it hits the hot stuff, it's going to melt and it's going to run over. It's going to be delicious. Right.
Okay.
And that is our
There you go. Friday is fried stock-eyed salmon. Don't go anywhere. We're going to show you the final product for all of our dishes. Monday through Friday, Dennis has prepared some very unique meals, so you won't want to miss it. This wraps up another episode of Suppertime Solutions, and we're very fortunate to have had international chef Dennis Will join us here on the show. Dennis, you have prepared some remarkable meals. You are a professional chef, yet we can all do it in our own kitchen, right?
right.
All right, give us a quick recap of what we've prepared, starting with this beautiful bird on Monday.
This is a roast chicken cooked from scratch that can be used for any dish afterwards. Then the next dish is the South African traditional dish, babuti, normally served with the yellow rice and raisins. Then we have the flank steak, which only took 12 minutes.
This
6
looks
minutes on each
delicious.
side.
Very easy one. Yep.
And a little bit of sauce, which is also very, very easy to prepare with mushrooms, baked potato, peas, with a little bit of sprig of mint, and then we have the traditional Greek dish, moussaka, which you would serve with a tossed salad, and then
Last but not least here, Friday.
the piece de resistance is the stock-eyed salmon, and this is really one of the nicest fishes that you will ever taste. Small portion, but very filling and very nutritious.
This is wonderful. We hope you have an opportunity to prepare these great meals that Dennis has showed us how to make today. Dennis, I can't thank you enough. It's been such a pleasure working with you.
Thank you.
Dennis actually was watching the show one day and thought, I'd like to be a guest cook, so he gave me a call and we decided to bring him on the show. So if you're watching and you're interested in being a guest cook on Supper Time Solutions, please feel free to call 256-2453 to schedule a time to be a guest cook here on the show. For the Department of Human Services, I'm Karen Gillen, here with guest cook, international chef Dennis Will. Thanks for watching.